While the end of the state of emergency is imminent, Health and Wellness Minister Dr. Michael Darville admitted on Wednesday that the rules to replace them may not be perfect. However, he says they are absolutely necessary. The new health rules were the topic of much debate in Parliament today, as some parliamentarians questioned aspects of it.
I never indicated when we laid the rules that the rules were perfect.
The rules are expected to come into effect on November 13th, the day the state of emergency expires. The new rules will maintain the mandate to wear a mask in public, social distancing protocols, sanitizing requirements, entry requirements into the country, and other restrictive measures currently imposed by the emergency order. But Marco City MP Michael Pintard says while he agrees the state of emergency needs to end, he says some of the rules may need revision.
And the minister may, by order, impose such restrictions and implement such containment and mitigation measures as he deems necessary. You know, some fairly wide powers, member for West and Bimini, that the Minister of Health has. And so again, it's so important that when we characterize certain positions and then we come up with an alternative, that we be mindful that depending on how your duties are executed, that you could run the risk of functioning in the same way of that thing that you criticize.
It was a message not well received by the health minister.
I think you should read the bills completely and the rules and come back, because what you... No, let me finish. Let me finish. Give me an opportunity.
Members.
You're incorrect.
Okay, so help me understand.
You're incorrect.
Members.
Member, reel it and call me. Read it and call me.
Members. Honorable members.
No one is in
Honorable
jeopardy.
members.
No one's in jeopardy.
Honorable
No one's
members.
Yeah, and I ain't traveling no road. So just
I'm hired to do a particular job, what I would do.
Talk about the new rules came as parliamentarians debated the COVID-19 Pandemic Special Provisions Bill 2021. The bill that was passed on Wednesday afternoon allows for modifications to the Local Government Act, the Education Act, the Immigration Act, the Data Protection Privacy of Personal Information Act, which were modified by the Emergency Powers Order 2021. As it relates to the COVID rules, Dr. Darville says the government has consulted with several sectors.
I want to make it clear. It's very difficult to manage a pandemic with rules. Let me explain to you why. We have had reports that we are too lenient. We have had reports that we are too tough. And the reality is, it is the ministry and the government responsibility to strike a workable balance that will be able to allow commerce to move, whereas we have an element of solid control of the pandemic.
Reporting for Guardian News Network, I'm Jasmine Brown.